All right, hey, this is Shalom. This is just a little update video while I'm in Lagos here on some business in Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa, and this is going to be my last day in Lagos, and then I'm going to head to Abuja um, for some time. Maybe some hit up some other places in the north, and then I'll be back in Lagos. But this is just an update video and how things have been going. Business is fast paced here, just how I like it. People want to get stuff done business wise. At least the meetings I've had have been pretty productive, and you have a lot of young minds, and that is encouraging in terms of the young entrepreneurial minds and people who are making moves out here in, in Nigeria and across the African continent. That was something that I was often seeking in the States amongst primarily amongst the African American community. It's not that people aren't, but it's sort of different here. People are thinking um, big, like I am. And again, not that, the black community in America is not thinking big. However, there's just a certain type of difference, in the exposure, in the ability to think global, in the ability to know what industries we can tap into, understanding the cultural dynamics that go into doing business here is pretty different. And that's something that you can't really teach people, it's something that if you've been a part of it and you grew up around it, or you've experienced it, then it kind of comes, and it makes things go much faster because you have a common ground understanding, or a place of to start to understand, where you don't have to teach as much or explain as much, and we just know, okay, what steps do we take from here to both build. And you know um, back in the States, people do want to build, and this is everywhere. People do want to build, but a lot of times people don't want to just put in the work. Here you have people are here, you're hustling, like you have no choice but to hustle in Lagos. You know, you go nuts, like the traffic, the hustle and bustle, everybody's hustling. So you kind of have no choice. And if it's not your pace, it could be very overwhelming if it's not your thing. But that's kind of the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the jungle. You can either keep up, or you know you die off. And so I do really like the meetings I've been having. It's really encouraging. It's really positive. And let's see, how these next few months go, because they've been sort of productive. But then again, another problem here in Nigeria is, you know, people can't talk. People understand the lingo and all of that. And like I said, it's everywhere. People talk, but action is another thing. However, I have found that these meetings have been the, the type of conversations I want to have. And maybe part of that is my dynamic and what I bring to the table as well, in terms of, you know, hey, this is exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to get done and accomplish, and the meetings I'm having are with the exact people I want to have them with. So, um, yeah, so that's part of my update here in Nigeria, and I love being home. Again, I love the pace. Lagos and Abuja are going to be different. Again, the Lagos pace is unique. It's unique to Lagos. Abuja and other states in Nigeria don't really move at this pace. So it's going to be a little slower in Abuja. I understand the flow there. It's a different type of dynamic. Lagos is your logistical and business hub. Abuja is more of your political hub. So how you approach those are going to be different. Um, Same thing with the north. It's slower. It's more cultural hub, and so understanding these dynamics is beneficial, um, and oftentimes it's not something you can explain until you experience it. And so you don't necessarily have that in the States. In the States, it's pretty straightforward, you know, and it kind of has its own tempo. The tempo in Lagos is fast, and it's go, go, go. And again, I'm pretty happy and impressed with the other young guys like me, young women like me, who they're making shit happen, and that's what we need. The coming together more is also something that, eventually, hopefully, that happens in terms of coming together more to get stuff done together. Um, Here it's a dog eat dog world, but that's business. You swim with the sharks. So yeah, that's that, and I hopefully will continue to keep you guys updated. You know, honestly, trying to do social media and do some stuff consistently has been difficult because it's hustle and bustle. Like sometimes I'm just too tired to do it. But I do want to make sure I do these vlogs to kind of keep track and keep updated. But taking some videos, some pictures, etc., and um, those will be posted up on some kind of social media. But anyways, this is Shalom, and this is 2019 business trip West Africa first quarter. So let's see how the rest goes. Ciao.